Hi guys, and I think I'm getting obsessed with social media because I'm constantly on my phone and I'm always checking for messages, or I'm always scrolling through Instagram, checking people's stories, and on Facebook like non-stop.
People have to understand, are you using your device or is your device using you? Can you put it down? Can you turn it off?
And so I'm on the verge of getting addicted.
My biggest concern is the unfettered access to social media and cell phones, quite frankly, because there's a biology to these things that are as addictive as alcohol, nicotine, and gambling.
A habit has definitely formed, but I don't know if I'm getting I think I'm on the verge of getting addicted, and I'm really scared about that.
Right now, an infant is getting their first iPhone and learning to tap and swipe all while drooling on it. 92% of 2-year-olds play video games because that is what parents are putting in front of their precious children to keep them entertained and quiet.
So, I decided that I will be taking the 1 week of social media challenge, which I'm pretty sure many YouTubers have already done. Like, I'm not unique or original. So I'll be off of like the main social media platforms, which is Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Reddit, the gist, and then WhatsApp as well. And I checked online, and apparently YouTube is also a social media platform, which sucks because like I didn't think it was, and I love YouTube, so this sucks. But if I want to do this challenge properly, I have to take it. So starting from now, like literally now, I will be off social media. I just need to send my friend one message asking her to keep my streaks. But other than that, I will be off social media, and let's see how this goes. And the thing is, I want to make this challenge a little original because like many YouTubers have already done it, and there might be like thousands of blogs on it already, blog posts and everything on this challenge already. So what I decided was, if I get the urge, or if I accidentally, or not really accidentally, but if I end up downloading and engaging with any of these apps, then I have to dunk my head in a bucket of cold water to be precise. And if you Brooklyn Nine-Niners, what are Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans called? Anyways, if any of you Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans, you guys know that this is how Terry overcomes his addiction to food, I think. And so that's where I got the idea from. So I'll be like vlogging each day and checking in and telling you all how I feel and how I've been doing and what other things I've been doing, instead of scrolling through my phone or being on my phone basically, because I only use my phone for those apps. Right now, to be honest, I feel like I can do it, but that might just be my pride talking. I don't really know. I feel like I don't really enjoy social media platforms that much. It's just that I'm so, like, it's a habit. I'm so used to picking up my phone and using it that and that's like the reason why I use it so much, and that's why I'm forming an addiction. But I don't particularly like the apps. I mean, like, it's okay, like, yeah, like I don't know. I just don't like the apps that much. So I feel like that's not the problem that I'm going to be overcoming. It's more about like breaking the habit. So I'm really scared about that. And the reason that I wanted to try out this challenge.
We now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible.
And I just don't want to get addicted right now because I have college starting in 2 more months. Sorry, 1 more month. And I feel like this will like make it worse for me. Like, I'm already moving across country to go to a college, and with this addiction it'll be harder for me to like stay focused and study and stuff like that. I mean, no one wants an addiction, but I feel like social media addiction is really hard to overcome because like you have the apps, and I mean, it's all about self-control because you can delete the apps, but there's nothing stopping you from downloading it again. So yeah, and it's not that talked about, and so people don't even realize that they're like addicted to social media until I mean, they might not even realize. So like That's something I'm really wary about. I don't want social media to be one of the reasons why I don't accomplish everything I want to do. So yeah, that's about it, and stay tuned to find out more.
3 days later.
Hi guys, so this is the third day in the challenge. I don't know why I didn't update you yesterday, but not much happened yesterday. Yeah, not much happened. Actually, it was really good yesterday. So I'll like give you a breakdown of each day. So the first day was the day when I made the video, and it was quite horrible, to be honest, because I was on Netflix the whole time, and then I kind of cheated and I was on YouTube, and I basically spent my whole time on my bed just watching videos, and so that means that I have to dunk my head once. So I have a head dunk counter right here, and so it was a horrible day. And I think the reason that I was on YouTube and Netflix for so long was because I kept thinking about the challenge and how I should not be on these websites, and so like I just gave in to the temptation and I ended up going on the websites. So the next day, because I knew that I had already broken, like I had already cheated, what I did was I planned my whole day so that I would be constantly doing something. So the next day I went out, and so I didn't have the temptation to check either of like any of the social media, like and check anything for that matter. And I was really good because I came home, I read a book. I'm reading Cormac McCarthy's The Road, and like I came home at around, like I left at 11ish, and then I came home at 3ish, and then I spent most of the day reading, which was like perfect. That's literally what I wanted from this challenge, to read and like do more productive things basically. And then, ouch, my hand's hurting. And then today, which is the third day of the challenge, I'm going out, and I'll be back around like 3ish or so, and then we'll see what I want to do. But like in the morning, I was like I checked Instagram once, but like I didn't do it deliberately because my friend like was showing me a photo and she showed it to me from Instagram, but like she sent me a screenshot, so I didn't exactly check it, so I'm not counting it. So the head count is, sorry, the dunk, what is it called? The dunk number is like head dunk. The head dunk number is 1 up till now, and I was thinking I should do it at the end of the week, like the end of the challenge, but like that wouldn't be fun because then I would be dunking my head multiple times and it would just not have the same effect. So I decided that I would do it like at the end of the day, so I'd feel really cold and I'd have to go to bed with a wet head, but it's fine, I'll do it for y'all. Yeah, that's it. So I hope today goes as well as it did yesterday, and I'm just really proud that I've managed to not check any of these websites in the past 3 days, which is like huge for me because, mind you, I was obsessed before. Like it was a habit to check some sort of social media, and like I'm not realizing it as much now, so that's really good. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
Well, you know, it's about balance. It's not that they're inherently bad, and it's not that texting or social media is inherently bad, but it's when it gets out of balance. If somebody carries their phone wherever they go, like they physically feel anxiety if they put it down. When they're with their friends and have to have it up the entire time looking at the phone while they're with their friends. You know, when they wake up in the morning and check their phone before they say good morning to the person sleeping next to them. These are problems. This is out of balance.
I'm not knocking the phone.
Hi guys, so today is like I think the 4th day in the challenge. Yeah, the 4th day, and so I'll give you an update of how the day went yesterday. So yesterday I was good for half of the day. So I went out, and like I told you earlier, and I came back home and I continued to read The Road by Cormac McCarthy, and then I picked up another book, Embroideries by Marja Satrapi, and I finished that book, which I was really happy about. But after that I ended up watching The Good Place, which is a show on Netflix, and it was so funny, it was so hilarious that I ended up watching 4 episodes straight. So I basically binge watched, and I wasn't too happy about that, and I ended up sleeping really late because while I was watching the show and stuff. So that's another thing that I want to avoid. Like with my phone, because I was always on my phone, I never ended up sleeping on time, and so I thought without my phone I would, well, not follow that pattern, but I did. And so in the past week, this is the first night that I've slept so late, so I'm kind of okay with it, but I still want to avoid sleeping late. And I think I was expecting too much out of this challenge, in the sense that I thought that if I got rid of my phone, basically if I got rid of the apps that I'm addicted to on my phone, I would altogether stop using my phone, and that would just like help my life completely, as in I would become more like focused, I would concentrate better, and I would just be doing things that are like super important to me and that make my day more productive. But that's not the case. Like, I think I expected too much, and that's my fault. That's about it. Bye. Tomorrow's day 4 and I'm kind of scared, but yeah.
Digital dementia. This is a real medical term right now. This is the idea that we're outsourcing our brains to our smart devices. We're so reliant on our smartphones that our smartphones are making us stupid.
Hi guys. So I just finished the challenge. It's the 7th day, and so I just finished the challenge, and now I can download my apps again. And I would have done it in front of y'all, but I'm using my phone to record, so I can't like turn it around. Like, I can't show it to you while it's downloading. I think this challenge was really difficult around the 4th-ish, 5th day. I met my friends from school, and so I spoke to them, and they had done a lot of things, and they said that they had posted on social media, but I didn't know about it. And so that kind of that was a little weird, because I'm so used to knowing what they're doing, because I'm on social media, but it was weird that I didn't know. And then this whole week because I've been off, I've been reading a lot, and I've been watching movies, and I've been able to do things that I wanted to for so long, and there's no break in concentration, and I don't get distracted easily, which is really nice. And also I found myself thinking about the first 2 days or so, I found myself thinking about something that I could send my friend on Snapchat, or something I could post on Instagram, and so I wasn't really not living in the moment per se, but I was thinking about how other people would react, or how other people would see what I had posted, and how they would be happy or whatever. So let me give an example. I was reading this book, and there was a really nice a quote in the book, and so I was going to send it to my friend, because I knew that she would I guess relate to it, and then it broke my concentration, because I was just thinking about how she would like it if I sent it to her, and how she would react to the quote. And so I lost my concentration. I had to reread the line, and this happens a lot. Even while using Snapchat, I see a video and I'm like, ooh, this is really funny, I should send it to people, and then I end up recording it, and then I don't watch the whole video, because I send it to someone, and then I'm waiting for them to respond, and so I don't even end up watching the full video. So these small things, they didn't affect me as much, because I wasn't on social media, which was pretty cool. And it also taught me being on social media also helped me in terms of just staying grounded. I don't know, having a peace of mind, and I don't know, man, it just helped. It was a really good experience, and now I'm thinking of going off Instagram and Snapchat, just because I feel these apps don't add any value to my life. They literally, I don't think I learn anything from them. But then again, I don't want to be that kid at college who isn't on social media, and so isn't aware of half the things that are going on at the college campus, because I'm pretty sure most of the clubs will have an Instagram or a Snapchat, and they'll keep you updated through that. I mean, apart from emails, but emails are so outdated now, especially when you're in clubs and stuff. So that's another thing that I was thinking about, and I didn't want to I know there are definitely pros to being on social media, and I want to benefit from them, but at the same time there's so many cons. I don't know which one outweighs the other, and so that's why I'm not able to make a decision. And I'm trying to think of some other way that I can.
Smart devices could be extremely convenient, but they could be crippling also. So it could be a balance.
Can actually reduce the amount that I am on these apps by getting rid of notifications, or maybe for setting a habit when I only check the apps from 7ish to 9ish, and then I stop using them. But then if I get a message and it's important, then I want to be able to check that, and if I set myself this limit, then I won't be able to check it and respond quickly. And I mean, obviously people don't send important messages on Snapchat or Instagram, but okay, and that's the other thing. So basically I use these apps. I use Instagram to like talk to some people. I use Snapchat to talk to like other people, and I use WhatsApp for some other people. And so if I get rid of these apps, I cut off those people from my life, and that sucks. And also Snapchat is a really easy way of like staying in touch with everyone without the awkwardness of like WhatsApp and saying, oh hi, hello, how are you? But with Snapchat it's like a very simple, casual, informal way of like keeping in touch. And so if I get rid of that, it's like I'm cutting myself off, like I mentioned earlier. And so again I'm like, oh, do I really want to do that? It's hard. It's like hard to pick one from the other. I occasionally did open Instagram on my laptop. You know, it's so easy, and I was logged on to Instagram, Facebook, and all of the like I was logged on to it on my laptop, and I hadn't logged out when I started the challenge, and so it was so easy to like get on to the websites, I guess. And but I'm not going to really count them in the head dunk kata, because I didn't use, like I opened it and then I'll close it again because I just wasn't that interested. Okay, this is kind of bad. So I play a lot of, like not a lot, like this isn't a regular reoccurring thing, but recurring thing. But basically I like Facebook has games on like the website as well, like Uno and Candy Crush and stuff. And so I like playing those games, but I don't check the website. And so I would often go on Facebook and I would go on the games section, and I didn't know whether I was using the app or not, because like I could have downloaded Uno or Monopoly on my phone. I just like the bigger screen on my laptop, which is why I play the games online. And so I wasn't really sure, but again I didn't count it because I didn't even though the notifications button was right there, like I could see 2 notifications or 4 notifications or whatever, I didn't have the urge to check. And like at one point it was a really high number, and I was like, why are there's so many notifications, because I don't use Facebook that much. So it's like, what is happening? And so I clicked on it, and no, I didn't click on it, but then now I checked and it was just someone had tagged me, and then people kept replying. It was like a thread, so people kept replying, and it was really dumb. Like, thank God I didn't open it during that 1 week. And the other thing as well, okay, so basically I don't know if you guys know, but like I'm pretty sure everyone knows, but Tana Mongeau, she had like this like she replicated VidCon, and it was called TanaCon because like she created it, and she is the one who is behind all the organization and planning. And so it was a big failure, and Shane Dawson made these videos or like documentaries of sorts of why it failed, and like the ongoings of the project and stuff. And I was really interested in that. And episode 1 is out, episode 2 is out, but episode 3 isn't out. And he said that, like in the video, he said it'll be out the next day, but it wasn't. And so I was like, wait, what's happening? And so I ended up checking Twitter to see if it's on. And so I guess the head duck out is 2 now, because like I had the full intention of using Twitter, and it wasn't like I didn't close it immediately. I went through some of the comments, some of the tweets about like why he had postponed the date to Monday instead of posting it on Sunday. And so yeah, I did spend some time on challenges. Definitely helped me, because like now I'm definitely like I'm rethinking all the gadgets that I'm on always, and also whether it makes sense for me to even download the apps, which is pretty like wow.
You can tell how addicted we are when somebody pulls out their phone when you're with them. How uncomfortable does that make us feel? You're walking down the street with someone, they pull their phone out. We feel stupid, so what do? We pull our phones out.
But yeah, I would recommend like every teenager to take this challenge for sure, just because it puts your relationship with your phone into perspective. And yeah, and this friend of mine, I was telling her about how I was off, and like I didn't really get to speak to people, and she was like, yeah, I'm surprised that you were off and stuff. And so now she's been doing it, and like she switches off her phone maybe like at night at around 10ish, and then she opens it, like she switches it back on in the morning. So that was pretty awesome, like to be able to influence and stuff. So yeah, I feel like I would give this challenge, like out of a 10, I'd give it Okay, these are my this is my rubric. This is how I'm grading it, I guess. So number 1 is the difficulty of the challenge. Number 2, how necessary the challenge is, or whether it was like a stupid challenge, like the Kylie Jenner lip thing. So basically it's necessity. And then third is has able to work against the challenge, I guess. And based on those 3 criteria, I would give this challenge about like a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. Yeah, an 8 out of 10. And like I'm proud of that score. Like that's pretty good. And I highly recommend that you do it. And ew, I feel like such a YouTuber if I say it. Comment down below if you try out the challenge, and hit the like button if you want more challenges like this. Comment down below if you have any challenges that you want me to do. I'm literally nobody. Like I am not even I can't even call myself the you part of the YouTube. I'm nothing, and I can't believe I'm telling my audience, my 4 subscribers, to like comment down below. I'm pretty sure one of them is like my mom. So I'm just gonna try to like really evaluate and inculcate what I've learned over the course of this challenge, and like put it into practice, which I am already, and I just don't want to break the habit and stuff. Oh, what the fuck did I just say?